Welcome to Capital Growth Investment. Before I continue, I wish to inform that the content of this video is merely for educational purpose. Any information provided does not constitute any investment advice or recommendation for buy and sell. Please do your own research or due diligence or consult your financial advisor before making any investment decision. Updates on the Serba Dinamik. The trading of Serba Dinamik shares was suspended on 27 and the 28th of May 2021 due to some matter raised by its external auditors regarding its statutory audit. After being suspended, we can see that news from the Star and the Edge shows Serba Dinamik seek to replace its auditors, and the board stressed that there are no accounting issues or accounting irregularities after its reply to the auditors. Serba is non-independent non-executive director. Dr. Haji Abdul Kadir calls for an EGM to remove its existing auditors and to appoint DO as its new auditor. The Minority Shareholders Watch Group urged all the minority shareholders to vote against resolutions to replace KPMG as their external auditors. Panic selling can be seen in the shares of SEB and K-Power on 27 and the 28th of May, which said to be having links to Dr. Abdul Karim as its major shareholders. The board of K-Power has then issued statement that they are independent from Serba Dinamik and has no related party transactions with Serba Dinamik. The first matter raised by its auditors are confirmation on its sales transactions, trade receivables and material on-site balances. Firstly, KPMG has sent 12 confirmation to its customers but only obtained one reply. Subsequently, to smoothen the process, Serba Dinamik sent a second confirmation to its 11 other customers and get its confirmation replied. However, KPMG mentioned they are unable to verify the authenticity of the confirmation. Amount to be accounted for by the auditors are total sales transactions amounting to 2.32 billion. Trade receivables balance amounting to 652 million. A materials on-site balance amounting to 569 million. The management replied that they proposed an interview or meeting with its auditors together with its customers. They suggest KPMG to send a third confirmation. Request KPMG to share the signed confirmation that they think is contentious for further investigation. They are willing to continuously KPMG to finish the audit. Secondly, KPMG also raised queries on its purchases and trade payables, in which 2 suppliers are found to be incorporated on the same day. 4 other local suppliers are found to have the same registered address as the above-mentioned suppliers. Besides that, 5 out of 6 suppliers are having paid-up capital of 100,000 each supplier also having single shareholder and having transactions between 60 million to 96 million. The management replied that the choice of suppliers are assessed and recommended by Supply Chain Management under VDP. This vendor development program is implemented by the Malaysian government since 1998 to develop Bumi Putra vendors to be successful in the manufacturing and services industry. The company has become Petronas vendor in 1997 and graduated from Petronas vendor in 2007, and subsequently, the government has appointed the group as the anchor company for the program. As having the same registered address is due to the companies are using the same secretarial services. Besides that, 2 suppliers has also agreed to meet up with KPMG, but KPMG has not reverted. Third issue raised by KPMG is that office and physical site of supplier and customer cannot be located. KPMG also noted the fax contact number of the customer as indicated in the official website is registered under one of the group's employee but using Truecaller application. The management replied that KPMG has cited the wrong address and has provided KPMG with a new address. They have also provided KPMG with the official telecommunication bill. Total sales transactions of $101 million and trade receivables balance of $24 million. Fourthly, KPMG raised query on its IT division sales and receivables, in which saw huge improvement in the last few quarters. Among the queries raised by KPMG are certain suppliers do not have registration numbers. 2 supplier and 2 customers companies do not have its registration number on it. Differences in name of agreement, invoices and customers lists. The list goes on. PMG viewed that they are unable to determine the appropriateness of the contracts and transactions as well as the revenue and cost recognized based on the above. The management has then replied that KPMG has extracted the wrong address from the document. Further, there is no requirement in the jurisdiction to put the registration on its invoices and company's stamp. However, the registration number can be seen at the bottom of the invoices. Besides that, the management mentioned that there is no difference between limited and limited, as limited is short form of limited. The management also mentioned that the difference of the address in the agreement is due to typo error, and also the address stated in the agreement is the company's business address while the website stating the company's registered address. On the issue that payment made directly to its subcontractors is due to the three-part agreement the company entered into, which was also requested by its customers, that allows them to make the payment directly. The company does not have a requirement that its customers must have huge capital in order to deal with the company. It is as long as they can secure contracts and meet all its legal requirement. Besides that, the management mentioned that there are no legal restrictions that the company cannot participate in IT business as a side business besides them operating in other business or industry. After the suspension of trading, the stock was lifted. Serba Dinamik shares limit down or limit gap down. Both other shares K-Power and SIB also face selling pressure today. Let's see how the story goes and whether KPMG will come out to reply to the management's comments. Thank you guys for staying till the last, and see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to click like and share.